Okay, so this is a sample of screens to show off our ATM design. This is the login screen. You insert your card, then you will see this screen. Now on this screen you can either push in a pin code. This is mostly made for handicapped people with prosthetic arms and or hands or fingers, while this down here is a fingerprint scanner made to work with your card specifically. And in case you do have your fingerprints registered with the bank in question, you will just have to put your finger here and you will log in. Next up is the picture you will be taken to once you have logged in. Now this showcases 8 possible points placed in a circle for aesthetic purposes. A flag down here, which acts as a language function. This down here that enables or disables audio for those who are blind. For those who are blind, yes. For those who are deaf, of course. Now this up here is a means by the cancel function. It will eject your card. And this here question mark acts as a help function in case you are unfamiliar with the specific system. Now once you press something, or indeed once you touch something, it will be highlighted. You have to give it a tap once it's highlighted, so that the system will take you into the appropriate screen. This is to ensure that you don't accidentally withdraw accidental amount of cash because it is a touchscreen. Now, once you can of course choose to the preset standards 100, 200, 300, 500, and 1000, but you also have the ability to choose a custom amount of money with the button here, which will open up a menu looking like this. Now, and these things will be blurred out in the background, but basically they will still be visible if you look closely. Now this is what will be brought into the picture. Now on the screen you are able to pick any of the number of money bills used in Denmark, and once you press them, the amount of bills to be withdrawn is shown out here. If you press, let's say I press 50 once, it will say 150 kroner bill. If I press the 1, then it will turn back to 0. Now all of these amounts of bills you want are then recorded down here in the total. This is so that you can customize which bills you want. I mean, you may want 500 kroner, but perhaps you want them in specific bills, so that you can use one to travel with the bus and one to pay a bill that you need to pay in cash, for instance. Now once you've picked the amount of money you wish to withdraw, you push this button, and it will take you, and it will pay out the money. You can also quit this menu by pushing the X in the top corner. Now you can also check your the current amount of money you have
by clicking saldo.
Indeed, and which will take you to this menu. Now here it says how much money you have available on the account of this particular card, and down here you have your history of the last few payouts. You can scroll down using the touchscreen, or you can press the little arrows in case you don't have. Never mind. The arrows indicate that you can either go up or down. For instance, if this was the top, there would be no top arrow. This over here is the language. Once you push the flag, it will take you to a list of flags that you can scroll up and down. And the flags are, of course, there is a graphical representation, and there is the name of the country written in the native dialect. And over here, you have the ability to turn off audio. This is again, this is mostly for convenience purposes, but we thought we should make this accessible to as many handicapped as possible. This here is a highlight of the help function. Once pressed, the question mark is highlighted, and whatever you press will give you a short description in whatever language you have designated. Push it again to turn it off. That's basically the system.